Okay, so we've got 4 tables of PLO 50. I've been playing around about an hour. The tables were really good when I first sat down, and they've dried up a little bit over the last 20-30 minutes or so. But there's still a good smattering of poor players around, so hopefully we'll find one or two interesting spots. Here's one on the top right table. We flop bottom set on. It's not the kind of board that we want to flop bottom set on out of position, but especially in an unraised pot, because the stacked pot ratio is so high. But fortunately folded, so we weren't faced with any tough decisions later on. It was an okay hand for stealing from the button. Suited ace, any suited ace is good enough. So bottom right, we've got semi-connected rundown, unopened pot. Again, yeah, it's fine to bet. I'm gonna bluff raise this guy here because he's donk betting a lot, and we've got absolutely nothing. I mean, he's donk betting 21% of the time. It's quite a lot, and I think he's just taking a stab. We've got zero equity in the hand, so even if he's got the bottom straight, we're putting a hell of a lot of pressure on him when we've got no equity ourselves. And he folded. I thought he had nothing anyway, so it's a bit of a no-brainer. Bottom right, we've hit the nut straight with our rundown, but there is a flush draw there, so we're gonna keep betting, see what happens. And we've got a call. Looks a fairly passive player. Very high river aggression. Let's see what happens anyway. I was quite keen to put a fairly solid bet out there. He didn't look like the kind of player who, if I put a weak bet out, it would induce. So I want to really end the hand now rather than have to face a heart or a paired board on the river. Really good situation on the bottom left table. I raised with middle pair connected, and we've got a good piece of the board. We've got top set and a flush draw. Now the flush is hit on the turn. I don't obviously necessarily like that because I don't feel like there's too many straights that he can call with on the flop. So I'm going to check this turn back and see what happens. Okay, well, we've hit the nut boat now, so we don't have to worry about what he's going to bet on the river. Put a reasonable bet in, I think, there. If he's misplayed a flush, then it's very difficult for him to not call, especially if it's the nut flush. So we want to try and maximise our value. Top right again, great button hand, 3 cards to a Broadway, and a suit to the king.